What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to run through what's sold over the weekend. We've got 22 sales plus 2 on Vinted, so 22 on eBay, 2 on Vinted. We're just going to run straight through and we're going to get straight into it today. Laura Ashley linen dress. This is a UK 12 and it's sold for £10 plus the postage. Again, all comps will be here so you can get a better picture of what's sold. It's quite an old school pattern. It's not a very modern one, but still £10. Next up, this is from a box. Oh, I paid £4 for the Laura Ashley, sorry. So it wasn't the greatest of flips. This Edwin shirt here sold for £19.99, and this was part of a box I purchased off another Instagram account that does reselling. So average cost there of about £3 or £4 probably on that one. Sold for £19.99. Edwin, it's a fantastic brand. Be on the lookout, especially the jeans. Next up we have some Zamberlane boots. These are not Gore-Tex, but they're fully waterproof. When I was cleaning them, the water was just whipping off. These are size 6 and these sold for £47 and a penny plus the postage, so £50 all in. I've had these for around about a month or two. I purchased these off Vinted for £15, so 15 into 50 basically. Not too bad at all. I've had these trainers for a little while now. These are the Nike Air TRV Cruise. Memory of Mike, not 100% sure. These are a 7.5. They haven't got any soles, so I put some memory foam ones with it. I no longer do that. I normally just put normal sole replacements in, and these sold for £25. I paid £5 for these, so even though it took a long time, I had them listed I think at like 40 and I just kept coming down and down, but they've eventually sold for £25. Next up, it's a Nintendo Wii console. There's a free on here because I have 4 of these. I'm selling console only. They're not in the greatest of condition. There's marks, there's scrapes. Some of them have got the little plastic bits missing. This one's missing the plastic bit on the top. Sold for £9.99 with £2.99 postage. Lasted less than a week, so cost price on that would have been around 50p a pound. I purchased a bunch of Wii stuff. Most of it's all sold now. Another great outdoor brand is Marmot. This jacket cost me £6 from a charity shop. I purchased this whilst I was on my day job, just going on for a little break. This sold for £25 plus the postage. Probably lasted around, I want to say, a month, so not too bad at all really. £7 into 25, or £6, sorry, into 25. Next up we have a fantastic sale. These are some Vibram soled Scarpa boots. Really good condition. I picked these up from my local charity shop for £3, an absolute steal. And these are sold for £50 with the £2.99 postage, and these probably took less than a week to sell, so maybe 4 to 5 days on those. So yeah, really good condition. They did require a little bit of cleaning. I think they'd all the, I don't know, maybe they got sun damage or sort of whatever, but I put some leather cleaner on there, and as you can see, yeah, they're looking real good. So £3 into 50. Next up we have a Lindy Bob dress. Now I know I've had this one for a little while because this packaging that I put on this item is very crinkly, and there's no writing on it, which is a sign that I've had it for a long time because this is my old packaging. And this is sold for £12 with £2.99 postage. Not fantastic sale there. I would have paid about £5 for that as well, so really not a very good sale. Lindy Bop, some of them sell really well and then some of them just don't. So yeah, maybe I'm either being too impatient and I wanted it gone quicker, or yeah, I'm just not very good at selling women's clothes. Next up we have some Billabong shorts. These are some brown ones. They're not actually very nice at all. I would have paid about £4 or £5 for those, and they've sold for £12 plus the postage. Again, not a fantastic flip, but I have had them for a little while and I'm just trying to clear out some of my old stock and try and get some of the fresher new stock in. And as we're talking about that, we have some Nike Vapor Maxes. These are a UK 6. I paid £12.50 for these from Vinted, and they have sold for £40 plus the postage. These have taken a little while to sell. I want to say about 2 to 3 months, but they're in really good condition. Vapor Maxes, some of them sell really quickly, some of them don't. I'm still trying to learn trainers, so if you know the reason why these ones would have took longer than some others, probably the size, because they're a 6. Yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that's about £12.50 into 40, so not too bad. Next up we have a Nike jersey. This is a Pro Direct dry fit. It's a Nike dry fit football top that's got Pro Direct written on it. and this is sold for £14 plus the postage. This is part of the £150 mystery box that I purchased off John Luke. So another sale. This is the second sale, and I've not listed all of it yet, so second sale, not too bad. Next up we have a 2011 rugby top. It's a Wales one. I would have paid about £3 or £4 for this, and it sold for £21 plus the postage. Now this one I've had for a very long time, probably in the region to 6 to 8 months roughly. Yeah, so not a fantastic purchase, but even so it sold for 21 and I paid about 4 or 5. Again from that Wii bundle, they've got two of these. I'm not even sure what they are. They're like Wii Motion Plus adapter sensors. You put them on the bottom of your Wii controller. So like I said, I picked up that massive Wii bundle, so they probably cost me about £1, and both of them together have sold, and they've sold for £10 plus the postage. These right here are some Samuel Windsor boat shoes, deck shoes, whatever you want to call them. These are a size 10. Yeah, size 10, and these cost me £1 from the car boot sale, and they have sold for £18 plus the postage. Samuel Windsor is a pretty good brand. If you're getting stuff that has barely been worn or is new, you can get some pretty good money for it if you get it at the right price. Next up we have some Heelys. I picked these up from a jumble trail for £5. They've barely been worn. I've sold them as new because literally they are new. I think they said they rode them to the end of the street and that was it. They've got all of the little things in here so you can take out the wheels, like little tools and stuff like that. Brand new. I paid £5. They've sold for £25 plus the postage, and probably took less than 2 weeks to sell. So Heelys still sell if they're in good condition. Now these ones were a bit of a fail. I picked these up from Vinted. I wouldn't have paid more than £10 for them. They're Adidas LUX and they're a size 9. So what they are is actually hockey shoes or trainers. Yeah, I picked these up for no more than £10, and they've sold for 32, but they've taken 3, maybe 4 months to sell. I've had a lot of questions about these, but nobody really committed until recently, so about £10 into 32. Next up we have a Hello Kitty. Doesn't smell. It's a bear one. It doesn't have the bow on it, and it's got no clothes, and there is a little small amount of damage to that there. It can be sewn back in or just glued back on. Yeah, this I paid £5 for at a charity shop, and it sold for £17 plus the postage. Not the greatest flip in the world. Some of them were selling for 25 to 30. I didn't notice that until afterwards, and then I didn't remember that Hello Kitty had a, yeah, it's long story short, not a great sale. But 5 into 17, it sold within, I think it was like 2 hours of listing. In fact, it sold within 10 minutes of listing. The guy then cancelled, and then somebody else bought it about 10 minutes after that, so that it literally sold twice in half an hour. So yeah, really good. I've got a white one as well for sale at the moment, and that's on for about 25 as well. So Hello Kitty Build-A-Bears, if you can get them cheaper than £5, definitely a win. So next up we have this bag here, and it contains 2 Sony tele and wide conversion lenses and some Fox filters for lenses. I paid £25 for this set, and I was hoping that I was going to get a little bit more. So as you can see, they just whap them on the end of the camera. They've got a really nice carry case, all that good stuff. Yeah, I paid £25 for those. I thought they were going to be worth a lot more than they are. Yeah, they sold for £50 plus the postage, so still a double up, just a bit shy of that obviously after fees, and they probably sold after about, I think this is the second time listing, so about a month and a half, maybe just over a month. So yeah, a double up, not too bad. Next up we bought these Asics from a charity shop. They would have cost me around £8, I believe it was, and they are the Gel Fuji Sensor Freeze. I thought with this colourway that they would fly. I genuinely thought these were going to fly out. Thought these will go very quickly. Didn't. Took about 3 months to sell, and they've sold for £30 plus the postage. Horrible Histories box set. I believe I paid £4 for this at the car boot sale, and as I always do, I forgot to count the books. There's 19, there's meant to be 20. You can normally get about 20 to 25 on these, and I sold it for £14.99 plus the postage, with one book missing. I bought a massive bundle of Xbox 360 stuff not long ago, so these probably cost me about 50p for all 3. It's a little set there of, I just bundled them together, some Lego 360 games. These are sold for $12.99 plus the postage. Again, not the greatest flip in the world, but we making money. So I'm quite happy to let this one go a little bit cheaper. So I paid £12 for 2 of these. You'll see it on the screen here. I picked up a navy one and a black one. I sold, so I paid £22 for 2. I sold the black one for, sorry, I sold the navy one for $29.99 when I purchased it. And then my daughter stole this one for probably around 6 to 7, maybe even 8 months. I listed it the other day and it sold pretty quickly for £22 plus the postage. So we've got some pretty good use out of it, and we managed to make some money as well. Last up, we have 2 of these shirts. They're called Double 2. We are currently waiting on payment for these. I paid, I think it was £4 all in. Again, I think it was £2 each. We bundled them together at £25 and hoped for the best, and they've actually just sold for £16 plus the postage. Again, just waiting for the buyers to purchase, actually pay for those. So maybe they will, maybe they won't. And then the last 2 sales of the day are both on Vinted. So I will double check the prices. This one sold for £22.50. I paid £6 for this at a charity shop, and it is a Desigual brown multi-floral embroidered backpack shoulder bag. That's what my listing says anyway. Really nice. I have put in the description that there looks like at some point in time there was some makeup spillage at the bottom because it's very powdery. I didn't really want to go through the effort of trying to clean it out, so I just listed it as is, and it sold for £22.50. And last of the sales is this All Saints t-shirt. It's just a normal polo shirt, it's just a striped one. I would have paid no more than £5 for this. I think it was like £3, and that is sold for £10. And obviously on Vinted they pay for the postage anyway. Yeah, not the greatest look in the world. I always pick up on All Saints if it is cheap enough, just because I know it will sell. It's just it never sells incredibly well. There are some exceptions to the rule, but majority wise, All Saints isn't fantastic in terms of monetary value, but it does sell and it does, you know, get you a few quid. So yeah, that's the last one of the day. So all in all, even though we've got 24 sales or whatever it is, our actual price in terms of like cost and profit, the overall profit isn't crazy. You'll see it here, but we didn't pay too much for these items. So realistically, it's last week I think we made a lot more on this side, but we probably spent a bit more, you know. So sometimes it works out like that, where you spend a bit more, you'll make a bit more. Sometimes you spend a little bit less and you'll make even more. So moral of the story, doesn't really matter. Have fun, enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much for watching the video. Peace out. I'll see you again Sunday.